Okay guys, everybody plug in, two different things. We're gonna talk something technical second, but right off the bat, because we got a lot of new kids, younger kids. I've said this many times. I've told you guys this story. I want you to listen very carefully. I think it's very, very important. People ask me all the time, okay, especially when I do like all these podcasts or interview, okay, before you guys were on Earth, okay, when I went to Compton and I got on that tennis court, okay, with Venus and Serena, okay, and the court kind of looked like that grass out there, okay, that was ribbed, okay, you guys wouldn't even play on the court. That's a whole nother topic, We got on the court, we started doing drills. Everybody pay attention. Drill, forehands, backhands, overheads, volleys, drop shots, or whatever. Venus hit her drop shot like this. Ready? I can't make that up. She had all this, yeah, like, you're going, what? She had all this Compton jive on there. I'm going, what is going on here? And I had Capriati before that. She was the #1 junior in the world in the 18 and under as a 12-year-old. She won the national 18s as a 12-year-old. How crazy is that? You can't do that now because technology, the game's faster, but still, for 5'4", 108 pounds, she won the 18s as a 12-year-old. Now, so my blueprint for greatness was probably higher than anybody in the world. So we're on the court, we're doing drills, arms are going this way, legs are going that way. They had beads in their hair. They were flying off their head on the court. We had to interrupt all the time to get the beads off the court. And I'm looking at this thing. I didn't see anything other than some speed and some quickness. And the parents were kind of big, so I kind of projected that they're going to be bigger than what they are at 10 and 11. This was doing drills. Backhand volley like this, overhead, just everything was out of control. Pay attention, okay? Now I said we're gonna play competitive points. You guys know what that means, right? Time to compete. That's what separates great from good. A lot of you guys might be a good hitter, but are you a good player? When I said let's play competitive points, it was me and Serena, because she was still kind of out to lunch, like a plane would go by. Hey, I'm not thinking that girl's going to be #1 in the world someday. She's waving at a plane. It's like her train goes by and she's looking at the train. Where Venus was more mature, like dang. So anyway, it's me and Serena playing against VW. Everything changed. Start popping the popcorn, extra butter. They turn the shoulders a little quicker. Okay, but here's what I saw. And I haven't seen it to this day. And I tell you guys this all the time. I never saw two little girls try so hard in my life, ever. The ball would be that far off the ground, okay, and they would have their nose on the ground trying to get it. The ball would be there, and they'd still be running for the ball. It was like, should I tell them to save energy? Don't run for the... No, there was a rage. There was a rage inside these two little kids I never saw. I never saw such determination ever. Listen, I've had so many players, you have no idea. Even people who just played college, you can have that. I just know that's going to help you. School, business, whatever sport you... It was like, that was baked in long before I got there at 10 years old. I never saw that, ever. They ran so hard, Serena fell down at least 3 times. Venus fell down. It wasn't because they were clumsy. They were trying so hard to get to the ball. So, right then and there, here's the way I looked at it. If you are that competitive, the takeaway from that, or the ripple, or what cascades from that, you handle pressure better. Because you're all about the competition. Not UTR, national ranking, someone's bigger, older. No, you're all about the competition. And that was just us doing this, and she's playing her sister. Okay, all about the competition, nothing else. I just saw it very, very different. Then I started projecting where this could go, 5'10", 150, 6'1", 150. I could kind of see maybe where they could be someday. I told Richard right then and there, I said, come here, let me tell you something. Because it was more about Venus, because she was more mature. Serena, like I said, I saw it, but I didn't see that. Okay, but I saw unreal qualities. I said, let me tell you something. And you guys all saw the movie. I said, you have the next female Michael Jordan on your hand. And he's about the greatest ever. He goes, no, brother, man. Puts his arm, I got the next two. And I told him, I like the way you think. I like the way you think. So I'm just telling you, this is what I saw. There's people here right now, as they sit here, 10, 11, better than what I saw. And many of you guys have saw that video of Serena at 10. And I've had tens of thousands of parents through the years see that video. My kid's better than that. My kid's better than that. My kid's better than that. I'll send you the video. Or email, you'll see her. And I'm there on the record saying, best athlete I ever had. She has all the time in the world. She knows where you're going to hit it. But there's a reason why she got named the Pit Bull. You know what that means, okay? Once they get a hold of you, what happens? They don't let go, okay? Everybody here is competitive. There's different levels, even in pro. Different levels of competitive. Are you going to die to win every point? That's it. Now, if you're not going to listen to me about this, I don't know who you're going to listen to. I've seen it, okay? Whatever your ceiling is, that depends on your dedication, your work ethic, whether you just want to play high school player, college, professional. And you guys, how many times have you played someone, raise your hand, that you have a better serve, you have a better forehand and backhand? Raise your hand. Everybody, you're going, how in God's name?